Hey everybody, Stockmo here, also known as Stink Blow. Don't forget to sign up for my Patreon and my Discord, because nothing makes me happier than losing you lots of money, and then taking it on top of that with my amazing stock picks inside my Discord paywall. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. It's a lot cheaper than Stink Blow's Discord. And we're going to react to this video today where Stink Blow pumps Meet Kevin's favorite stock, Sofi my Blowfi. Sofi is hot trash. It's hot garbage. It's unprofitable. It's share diluting. And it has massive negative free cash flows. It's garbage. It's speculative trash. So what does that mean? This old freaking doofus. I used to be a financial advisor and a teacher. Yeah, I care about you. But then don't forget to give me all your money. This freaking doofus has to pump it because that's what he does. All you gotta do on YouTube, pump trash stocks, and you become famous. So here he is, Stink Blow. Here is the best growth stock to buy now that I just bought. Let's go. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. And I apologize if my camera freezes, okay? It happens. If it does, get over it. So let's hear Stink Blow's amazing justification. And we'll take a shot of my coffee every time he mentions something about the financial statements.
I'm going to talk about today. We're looking at Sofi Technologies. This is the stock that I believe could do great things. As we look at the year, it is down.
So you can see it's down massively. I wonder if Stink Blow was pumping this stock right around November. Honestly, I would not be surprised. We could actually go check in a second, but now it's down massively. And so in his little pea brain, he says, well, the stock went down and stocks always go up. I know that because I was a financial advisor. I passed the Series 7. That's so hard. So stocks always go back up. So you should buy the dip.
On 60.3%, year to date 53.41%. I added on a big chunk of this yesterday, and I did.
I'll give you a big chunk of something, loser.
This with a reasoning of believing that Sofi is going to rally, hopefully rally, by the end of this year and into 2023. And so I already had a big position of Sofi, but my thought was this. I added.
Of course he has a big position. Frickin' loser. Oh yeah, I bought it at the top, but it doesn't matter. My Patreon keeps growing and my subscribers too.
On some other plays as well. I didn't just do Sofi yesterday. I added on a good chunk of cash, actually. I think I bought close to 15 to 20,000 worth of stocks yesterday. No selling. Didn't sell. Actually adding on, and I'm buying through this dip because I believe near term we are at a bottom. And with that.
Okay, so I haven't heard a single justification about financials. He said, oh, I just believe that we're at a bottom because yeah, we're at a bottom, and Sofi went down a lot basically, so I bought the dip. He didn't even give any justification. It's like, at least if you're gonna, tell us why you're buying at such a low, tell us why there's a bottom. I don't see why there's a bottom right now. What has changed in the last couple of weeks or even days that indicates that we're at a bottom? How can you predict the market in the short term, you freaking loser? You should have known that, from teaching your pupils and from being a licensed financial advisor, which I was too, by the way. And all the exams he took are a freaking joke.
Near-term bottom. There's no crystal ball here. I've said it before. Tesla Cat isn't sitting here with this crystal ball. I'm not.
That's because Tesla Cat's in the hospital after his butt cheeks got blown out by some mysterious person. It wasn't me.
Sitting here with a crystal ball. No one out there knows exactly what's going to happen, not even the Fed. So even though people out there believe they can read the future, they can't. No one knows for sure. We have his.
Okay, well, if you don't know the future, why you're making these claims that you think it's probably going to rally with no basis? Absolutely no justification. And on top of that, you're buying highly unprofitable share diluting trash. What is this play, Stink Blow? I'm not it's not computing. Maybe I'm just not as smart as you. Maybe you're a freaking genius with your stupid little Ethereum hat. You're probably selling that for like $50 in your crappy merchandise store.
history that gives us a guiding light towards what could happen based on prior results, but there's no guarantee that past performances will be able to predict future gains or losses. So keep that in mind. And so I continue to do the rotation, the buying, the selling, everything I need to do to try to take advantage of the situation. And so I added on a great amount of value yesterday, but I also added on growth. I haven't been buying a lot of growth plays, but I did with this one. I like SoFi for the long run. I do believe SoFi is grossly underpriced at this point. I believe
Why is it grossly underpriced? Explain yourself.
The potential for this company is great moving forward.
Oh, it's got potential and it's underpriced and we're at a bottom and but you can't predict the future, so if it keeps going down, which it probably will because it's massively unprofitable, sheer diluting small cap growth trash, well, you can't blame me, everybody.
Especially with that banking charter, and of course their business continues to grow. So you know what?
Yeah, they continue to grow their freaking losses, loser.
I like the fintech. I like the price of this one. I like where it's at. And
why do you like the price, stink blow? Why? Can you give me one reason? Just anything. Oh, the net income is getting better. The gross profit's getting... Just give us something. You haven't given us anything. I can see why he has almost 600,000 subscribers.
And the market cap's down to $6 billion. To me, I know it's a high risk, but this is the thought. Looking at high risk and the value, I could have put all my money in value. I could have just went value based on the earnings, the potential, where the money's rolling, which I did some. But I also believe there is going to be a near-term rally. So I do want to put my money...
Why?
Where my mouth is. I don't want to just say it and then...
Man, you need to put something else in your mouth. Maybe a gag or a big, thick you-know-what to shut you up. Look at this expression. Ah! You just saw Tesla Cat come back home. He's going to get some revenge. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Tesla Cat. I didn't mean to blow out your butthole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Not take action. So I believe that we will have a pop back into the mid 4,000s, low to mid 4,000s for the S&P 500. If the S&P 500...
So the S&P 500 is going to pop, so you're going to buy SoFi. Okay.
500 does get up there around that 44 to 4,500 level from this level. And I believe it starts this next week. I believe it's starting. I believe you'll have that pop. You'll see a 2, 3, 4% pop with the NASDAQ in one day. And everybody's going to be like, wow, you know, what happened? And
short-term market fluctuations? Okay. Yeah, Stockmo called it, everybody.
At that point, you know, people might start jumping in, or it might take 2 days in a row of two big, you know, pops in the market. And then you missed out on that 2, 3, 4, plus 2, 3, 4. Could be 4 to 8% up, and then people start buying. Well, you already lost out. And so I'm not going to have that issue. I don't try to time it. And it was...
So he's talking about the S&P 500 popping. He's not saying anything about the freaking SoFi. There's nothing. SoFi can continue to go down while the S&P goes up. Just because the S&P goes up doesn't mean freaking stupid SoFi is going to go up. If it's trash, it's trash.
That's the old saying. I think Buffett said, time in the market is greater than timing the market. And I actually...
Yeah, that's why you probably sell half your stocks, you freaking loser. Now, let's go look at SoFi, my BlowFi. So here's SoFi, you know, one of me Kevin's favorite stocks, stoinks. Revenue, my avenue. Look at the revenue, my avenue. So, let's see, what was a year ago? Roughly a year ago, they had $231 million of revenue. And now they have $330 million of revenue, my avenue. How freaking wonderful. So you can see the revenue's trending up. Okay. Let's see the gross profit. Okay, they have a gross profit. Let's see, what is their gross profit margin? Okay, so their gross profit is actually improving. So that is actually an encouraging sign, okay? That's one positive thing about this company. Did he mention? He could have mentioned that in his video. Well, okay, it's unprofitable now, but the gross profit's getting better, and I think eventually they're going to fix the other expenses that are causing them to be unprofitable. Maybe he could have said that. No, the S&P is going to pop soon, guys. So, and stocks go down and then up. And the Stockmo voice makes me cough. All right, let's look at shares outstanding. So, I don't remember when this stupid company went public. Maybe here, maybe here. But you can see the shares outstanding are increasing very massively. And then, I don't know if there's something wrong with this website, but it has just like this random drop in shares. So they had 801 million. Then they have 527 million. And then they have 853. So, but the long-term trend is they're going to be issuing shares. And we can see exactly why in a second. So we go down to the profit margin. Okay, they have never turned a positive profit. Their best profit was negative 11%. Best profit. Last quarter, they got negative 33%. Free cash flow margin. Oh, they had some positive free cash flow here. That's incredible. Now, every other freaking quarter, negative 313%. How hard is it to look at these financial statements? Look at some easy freaking metrics, to quickly judge whether a stock is trash or not. This is garbage. It's losing money hand over fist. The only positive thing looks like their gross profits increasing and their revenue, my avenues going up. I'm surprised freaking Sharpmouth Lafufu isn't buying this stock. Okay.
Let's see. They got cash and cash equivalents of $1.7 billion.
Let's see what their current liabilities are. Okay. They're not going out of business anytime soon. That's good. Let's look at total debt. Look how fast their total freaking debt's growing. Is their debt growing as fast as their assets? Doesn't even freaking say. Oh my God. Look at this. We see a very interesting thing. Goodwill. Have we talked about Goodwill before? Yes, we have. If you're a business and you acquire another business for more than the fair value of its net assets, basically you overpay for it. For what? I mean, it might be for a good reason. You have to record goodwill. It's a plug. It's a debit. You have to plug in the goodwill because you paid more for the business for some intangible reason, for whatever. So we see here, they had a pretty big acquisition in sometime between January 1st, 2022 and March 31st, 2022. And it looks like they recorded just shy of $900 million in goodwill. Remember Teladoc, ladies and gentlemen. Remember Teladoc. Be very careful when you see a lot of goodwill. So basically, okay, hold on a minute. Total assets is $12 billion, and they're saying goodwill's $2 billion, property, plant, and equipment is $243, and cash equivalents. There's something wrong with this website. It's not computing, because there's no way that cash equivalents, property, plant, and equipment, and goodwill add up to $12 billion. So this website's freaking missing crap. So this is actually not reliable. So let's see. I mean, we can at least get some information from here, of course. This is what happens when you use free crap. Oh, you're not doing your day. You should read all the 10K strong, man. Yeah, operating cash flow negative $1 billion in one freaking quarter. They burned $1 billion in one quarter. $1 billion, one quarter. Oh, the last quarter, $1.2 billion. Oh, the quarter before that, $196 million. Wow, this is amazing. Acquisitions. Okay. All right, something is jacked up here. The acquisition should be negative. If they bought something, you should see a negative number on acquisition. So this company's so trash, the freaking data is not even feeding into this thing correctly. You'd actually have to look at the financials. Like, not the funny. You'd have to look at the actual financial statements, the 10Ks, to see what's going on here. Okay. PE ratio, price to sales. So you're paying $5 per dollar of sales, and you have a negative 33% profit margin. Price to books, 1.5. That seems cheap, but there's also goodwill in there. Debt to equity. They've been taking on more debt relative to equity. Okay, earnings yield, free cash flow yield. Oh my God. This is trash. So there you have it. So this freaking loser right here is telling you to, SoFi's gonna go back up, guys, because it is, and I believe it. Why does this guy have a YouTube channel? I don't understand.
I have a heart of a teacher. Where's Tesla Cat? I'm feeling kind of randy this morning.
Anyway, that's it. I hope my camera didn't freeze. Stock Mo. Oh, Jesus. And y'all have a wonderful day. Cheers.